Collecting coins is a fun hobby to have, and sometimes, though extremely rare, there's the possibility of coming up on a unique and extremely valuable coin that's worth thousands or maybe tens of thousands of dollars. The rarest of them all can even be worth millions of dollars, but the probability of coming up over one of those in your collection makes it more a dream than a possible reality. Sure, there are examples of people, like the one who found a coin with a metal detector on a beach, and that coin was so rare it was valued at $6 million at auction, or others who find rarities tucked away in some box, forgotten in a house's attic, yet not everybody has that luck. That shouldn't discourage you from rummaging through your jars of coins or spare change though, because there's still a chance you'll find a small fortune hidden under your nose. Some coins are so rare that they command millions on auction. Others were accidentally engraved with silly mistakes on them that weren't noticed until it was already too late, and today they're worth a lot of money just because of that. And some batches were almost completely destroyed, making the few survivors a must-have for collectors. Let's find out the stories of the most valuable coins that collectors worldwide cherish so much. Number 10. 2007 Canadian Gold Maple Leaf. Though a novelty compared to most coins on this list, the Canadian Gold Maple Leaf was crafted in 2007 from pure gold as a promotional showpiece for the Mint's 1-ounce gold maple leaf coins. There were a total of 6 created, and each weigh no less than 100 kilograms. With a face value of precisely $1 million, the Canadian Gold Maple Leaf was certified by the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's largest gold coin. One of the 6 coins was sold in 2010 for $4,020,000. Number 9. 1804 Silver Dollar. Another specimen of what's known as the King of US coins, an 1804 silver dollar was sold back in 1999 for an astonishing $4,140,000. The coin was previously owned by famous names such as the Sultan of Muscat in 1835, C.A. Waters, Henry Chapman, and by Charles Frederick Childs and his family for over 5 decades. The coin was auctioned again in 2016, and there was another bid of $10,575,000, but it failed to reach the reserve price, the minimum and undisclosed price set by the owner, so the coin wasn't sold. Number 8. 1913 Liberty Head V Nickel. The Liberty Head V Nickel was minted between 1883 and 1913, with only 5 of them during the final year, 1913, which makes it one of the rarest coins in the world. 2 of them are part of museum collections, which leaves the rest of 3 in circulation. Though graded by professional coin graders, there is no official record of the United States Mint that attests their existence, which raised some controversy. But even so, one of them surfaced in 2018 when it was sold for an incredible $4.56 million. Number 7. 1787 Brasher doubloon. During the late 1700s, the United States had no operational mint yet, so the colonies had to mint their own coins. Part of the minting process was taken over by various entrepreneurs. As a goldsmith and silversmith in the New York City area at the time, Ephraim Brasher was one of them. His New York-style Brasher doubloon appeared in 1787, eventually becoming one of the most important coins in the world. One of these specimens, with the EB logo on the wing, raised $4,582,500 at an auction in 2014 in Dallas, Texas. Number 6. 723 Umayyad Gold Dinar. The Umayyad Gold Dinar from the year 723 is one of the most important coins of the Islamic world, the first such coin to mention a location in Saudi Arabia. The coin has the mind of the commander of the faithful marking one of the faces and was made from pure gold. There's only a dozen examples known in existence today, and one of them was sold for $4.8 million at an auction in 2019. Number 5. 1343 Edward III Florin. The term oldies and goldies really applies to some of these coins, one of them being the 1343 Edward III Florin, also known as a double leopard, for it depicts King Edward III on his throne with 2 leopards' heads on either side. The coin is apparently valued at no less than $6.8 million today. One of the coins was found in 2006 by somebody with a metal detector and eventually sold at auction back then for the sum of $850,000. The coin's value, it seems, has increased tremendously since then. 2 other examples were found back in 1857 in the River Tyne and are now kept in the British Museum of London. Number 4. 1787 Brasher doubloon. Another example of the famous 1787 Brasher doubloon, with its minter stamp on the breast of the eagle, was sold in 2011, not at a coin auction, but directly to a private collector by Blanchard & Company. The coin, which at the time of its minting back in 1787 was worth $15 its weight in gold, was sold for a whopping $7,395,000. Number 3. 1787 Brasher doubloon. There's a third example of the legendary New York-style Brasher doubloon, and the finest of those known, 7 in total. Originally acquired by famous numismatist Matthew Stinky in 1848, it was recently sold in 2021 by Heritage Auctions in Dallas, Texas for a staggering $9,360,000. Number 2. 1794 Flowing Hair Silver Dollar. The flowing hair silver dollar was among the first coins we mentioned on our list. The only difference was the year it was minted, with the 1794 variety being the rarest of them. After its opening in 1792, the United States Mint only launched copper coins during its first 2 years of operation. When 1794 came, they started minting the silver dollar, with Miss Liberty and its flowing hair depicted on the reverse. Being the only example of the earliest batches in 1794 of the flowing hair silver dollar that also scored a high grading by professional graders, it was auctioned for an incredible $10,016,875 in 2010. Number 1. 1933 St. Gaudens Double Eagle. The 1933 St. Gaudens Double Eagle is the most sought-after coin in the world right now, and the price of $18,872,250 it raised at an auction in 2021 is proof enough for that. The $20 gold coin was actually minted between 1907 and 1933, but during the last year, President Roosevelt ordered a recalling of all the gold coins from public circulation to be melted and replaced by paper money. Somehow, a few of these gold coin pieces survived that, but since they were never officially reissued, they are illegal to own. The only exception was made for the one originally owned by King Farouk of Egypt. Its last owner managed to win a long legal battle with the US Mint and was able to sell the coin.